Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a beautiful soft pink makeup look, and this is a perfect look for Valentines or Galentines. So I'm doing makeup on this beautiful model. She's so stunning. Her skin is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm starting off using the Carmex lip balm just to hydrate and moisturize her lips, applying that with a flat lip brush and just making sure that it's evenly coated all around her lips. After which I'm going in with hyaluronic acid serum, and I just have it in this container. This is from the brand Hadalabo, and I'm just massaging that all the way into her face and into her neck. I like to incorporate skincare in my skin prep just to make sure that the products hold better and it comes out really flawless. Now I'm using the Embryolisse Moisturizer all over her face and making sure to massage that deeply into her skin. Today I want to create a very flawless base, a very radiant base, so I want to make sure that her skin is evenly hydrated and moisturized. Remember to wash your hands if you're doing makeup on a client and sanitize your hands, which I've done, and I'm also wearing my mask, Badescu Mist. If you follow me, you guys know I'm obsessed with this product. And because I'm not so patient, I'm just going to use this fan to make sure that it dries up the product before going in with this amazing beautiful oil from a Nigerian brand called Serum Essentials, and I'm just massaging that into her skin because I want her to feel luxurious. I want her to feel beautiful, to feel good. Using this brow tamer, which is basically like a brow gel to hold up her brows and brush up her brows, is also from the brand Serum Essentials. Now that her brows are properly prepped, I'm going in to use the Melanin Mills Gleam Body Radiance in the shade Deep Gold, and I just use that to highlight the highest points of her face, the places where the light would typically touch: her forehead, her chin, and her cheekbones. Face, I'm going in with one of my all-time favorite foundations, and that is the Lancome Teinte Idole foundation in the shade number 13, and I'm using this oil. Is called M Skin Glow Oil, and I just like to mix that in with my foundation just so that I get that flawless dewy look I like to share out my product. And now I'm going in with this buffing brush from Morphe and the Jaclyn Hill collection and slowly buffing that product into the skin, slowly distributing it. So you can see I've done foundation on just one part of her face, and the other part of her face I haven't added any product, but you can see how radiant and flawless and beautiful it looks. It just looks like really healthy skin. Now I'm going to contour using the Blot Cosmetics foundation, and I don't know the name of this shade. I'm going to put it up there, but it's really nice, really chocolatey, and I'm just using that to contour and create definition and structure to her already beautiful face. I'm applying this using a fluffy brush, and now I'm going into that product, just blending that out. Now I'm also going to contour her nose using this flat brush from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collaboration as well. Now I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm mixing that in with her actual foundation shade, and I'm just applying that under her eyes and taking that to the outer corners of her eyes just to give her that nice lift. I'm also applying this on her chin, on her cupid's bow, the bridge of her nose, and her forehead, just the basic spots that you typically highlight. Also going in to blend out the concealer. I actually let the concealer sit in for a while before I started blending, and I'm using this blending brush from a brand called Y Glam. I'm just taking my time, being patient, starting from one spot before I move to the other spot, making sure again no lines. Now I'm going to set the face using my favorite powder, which is the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deep, and I'm using this beautiful fluffy powder brush from the brand Nuban Beauty. I'm just using just the outer perimeter of her face, and I'm not applying this into the inner corners of her face that I've already highlighted. Now I'm going in with the Hudabeauty Kunafa powder and the Nuban Beauty powder in the shade Caramel, and I'm just going to start off using Caramel, pressing that into the skin evenly. It's almost like the alternative of really baking. I'm not using as much powder, but I'm using just enough to brighten under the eye. After making sure that's even under her eyes, I will then go in with the Kunafa just to brighten it a little bit more and just to give it that kind of like super highlighted look that I like to do sometimes. Now onto the eyeshadow. I'm using the P. Louise base on her lid just to create that nice base, so that when I put on the eyeshadow it pops. Making sure that that's evenly spread on the eyelid, and then going in with the RCMA translucent powder to trap or catch any fallouts from the eyeshadow, as I'll be using loads of loose shadows on her lid today. Now I'm going in with this nice pinkish shade from the, I think it's called Edges, and I'm mixing that in with another shade as well. This is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Jackie Aino palette, and I'm just using that as my first transition color, working my way from the outer V all the way to the crease. And I'm using this blending brush from Nuban Beauty. It's absolutely amazing. It blends my products into the skin seamlessly, and I'm just dusting that off from left to right, just doing that sweeping motion, taking my time. I'm going in with more of the pink shadows now, just to highlight and like pop the eyes. I'm going with Super Shock shadows from a brand called So Pro, and I'm just working that in with this MAC blending brush, making sure that the pink is vibrant, making sure it's colorful. I really do colorful looks, so I'm quite excited about this one. And then I'm going in with this random palette and mixing a very light pink and like a bubblegum pink, just so that it's a bit lighter on the eyelid itself. Again, this is my first time trying out this look. I love the way it's coming out already, and I'm just going in with like a purple shade just to create a little bit more definition on the outer V all the way in, just to, you know, really almost like create a contrast and a contour on her lid. I'm applying false lashes from a brand called Missmetics, making sure that it looks gorgeous. Honestly, she looks so stunning already. I'm going to line her waterline using the same pink Super Shock shadows, just to create a burst of color to make her eyes even more intriguing than it already is. This looks so beautiful, if I do say so myself. I'm now going to blend out the powder that I was baking earlier. I eventually changed the blending brush to the Morphe M500, and I'm just using that because it's very light, just to dust off the excess product before going back again with like an Oliver face powder to blend out any harsh lines. Now back to the brows. I'm just brushing the brow hairs in place, and I start filling in the brows using this pencil from a brand called Beautyline by Didi. I really like this pencil because it's like a light shade of brown, and I'm creating hair-like strokes, mimicking how her brows grow naturally. I'm trying to keep it very natural, very soft, and just not to make it too thick or too dark. This is from same brand called Beautyline by Didi. It's actually a dark brown pencil. I'm filling out her lip, following her natural lip shape to give her that nice juicy plum lips, blending that in to make sure that it is flawless. I'm going with this pinkish nude lip gloss in the middle of her lips, blending that in, working that in all the way to join the lip liner, and then applying this clear lip gloss all over her lips. You can see how juicy it looks already. It looks so stunning. It looks so beautiful. I'm just adding a little bit more of the pink, just so that we get that nice pop in the middle of her lips. I'm going to blend her all over her face to make sure that there are no harsh lines, and then pop this light color in her tear ducts to open up her eyes a little bit more, just to give her that nice bright-eyed awake look. And you see how gorgeous that look she's done. And this is a perfect soft look to rock on Valentine's Day. Very easy to create. I love the play with the colors, with the pinks, and I hope you guys recreate this look at home. If you do, please tag me and leave a comment below if you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up as well if you love to see more makeup transformation videos, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next week Friday.